but I remember doing push-ups since I was able to walk, you know? So I saw him being physically fit, my father being physically fit. My father was into martial arts. I remember seeing him kicking trees in the backyard of
What's about time, Mr. Quincy? What's
man,
about time?
Yeah, man, you know, all things happen in time.
All right, so first of all, welcome to my interview
Yeah,
for Games for Glory, because it's been a long time. I was trying to get an interview with you. Try to get you to Montreal so I can get an interview with you. When I go to New York, I said, "Oh, how can I make this happen?" It never happened, but you know, we try what we can and see the opportunity, and now we are. And
yeah, the opportunity arises, you know. In New York, we were like on a beach
yes,
most of the time.
most of the time. So.
And then where? In Chicago, in a park?
Yeah, no. Forget about it.
Yeah. Oh, till 1 in the morning.
1 in the morning, my man.
That's a long day. So, we met up in California, of all places. So, Hollywood.
Exactly, man. In a beautiful hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, so you know where we should start now? Because, okay, I know. You know what? Let's start from the beginning. So, how everything started? Hey, before calisthenics, what were you doing, like, quickly? What the story of Quincy before calisthenics?
It was always sports.
Sports?
Any sport. I was exposed to. I was born in the West Indies, British West Indies, in Saint Kitts.
Where?
Saint Kitts. Saint Kitts is a small island in the British West Indies, close to Puerto Rico, Saint Thomas, Saint Croix, very small island. Saint Kitts and Nevis are sister island. So, oh no, most islands, football, soccer, is the top sport, and it was in that island. But my uncle was a basketball player. He used to play for the national team in the island.
Okay.
So my first exposure to sports was basketball instead of soccer.
Okay.
So I love basketball because he loved basketball. So I learned to bounce a basketball. But I remember doing push-ups since I was able to walk, you know? So I saw him being physically fit, my father being physically fit. My father was into martial arts. I remember seeing him kicking trees in the backyard of his mother's house. And so being active was always a way to be, you know, always in my mind. So by the time I came to the States, I played every sport and I excelled in it. And so anything you put in front of me, even I played volleyball, I played basketball, I played football, baseball, everything you put in front of me, I wanted to be the best at it, track and field. So if I wasn't first, I didn't try. It was my mentality. And then from there, I played a little bit in college. I played overseas in the military, played basketball overseas in the military. And the whole time, I always had a training regimen, always did my workouts. But it always involved calisthenics because it was always available to me to do a pull-up, a push-up, a squat, run, you know. And I had an uncle. He's actually a step-uncle. He's from my stepfather. He was a bodybuilder. He actually competed in contests in the islands with like Arnold Schwarzenegger and some top American bodybuilders. So he used to have me lifting weights, small weights, and doing workouts in the house. My mother didn't like it because I was only, 12 years old at the time, and I was lifting weights. And she'd go, "Oh, it's going to stunt your growth," and stuff like that, you know? So fitness has always been a part of my life. So it was a natural thing to just gravitate towards the next thing in fitness, and calisthenics just came to me, basically.